Bruchim habayim, Erev Tov, good evening, welcome. We're so happy to be together this evening. I'm going to ask everyone to find a seat. I'm going to remind our younger siblings and family friends to stay with your family in your seats the whole time. I know sometimes it might be appealing to kind of come up or move around, but we really need all of our guests to stay together. So kids, please make sure you're staying with your families. I think I know everybody, but just in case, hi, how are you? We got some alumni back. We'll catch up after. I think I know everybody, but I'm Lena Kushner, very proud head of school. This is really one of my favorite evenings of the year, where we get to be together and to help our fourth graders celebrate finishing their study of Breshit. And there's nothing quite like seeing kids joyful about studying Torah, right? There's really nothing quite better than that. And you're going to see how very proud they are of their studies, of what they did tonight, which Rabbi Jonathan will talk about in just a moment. So before he hands it over to Rabbi Jonathan, just a couple of logistics. If you can please make sure your phones are on Do Not Disturb so that the focus is on the kiddos. And enjoy your evening. Thank you for being here. Rabbi Jonathan, come on up.
Thank you, Dr. Kushner. Erev Tov, everybody. I'm going to say this now before I forget. If you want the program, you can scan your phone, and the program for the Siyyum is there, and you can look it on your phone. Welcome. It's great to have everybody here. One of the most famous verses that we have in Tanakh about education comes from Mishlei, Proverbs. And it says, Chanoch lana'ar al pi darko, gam ki yaskin lo yasu mimena, which means educate a child according to their way so that once they get old, they will not depart from it. So this is a verse that reminds us that every child learns differently. And when we as educators are able to identify those unique ways in which children learn, then the learning becomes more powerful, more meaningful, more lasting. And that was kind of the philosophy that we took in our approach for this year's fourth grade Siyyum. Raise your hand if you've seen a Siyyum before here at Schechter. So a lot of you. So this Siyyum may resemble a lot of the other Siyyums that we've done in the past, but don't be fooled, because there's a lot more beneath the surface. You see, when we walked in and you saw the art and the videos, those were done by students who connected with visual storytelling. They chose to do that. And the parodies, the songs and the dances that you're about to see, those were chosen by students who connected more to the singing and to the dancing. We have awesome parodies this year written by our students. If you want to really be able to see the words that they wrote, those beautiful words, they're on the screen. And we found this year that when the students took more ownership over their learning, there was definitely more engagement and pride and excitement for everything that they were doing. It was really inspiring to see the heart that they put in. So I want to just wish the fourth graders a mazal tov, and may they be inspired to learn and interpret more Torah in their own way, so that they will continue to do so when they are adults. Are we ready to greet our fourth graders? Here we go. Without further ado, the fourth grade Siyyum 2025.
Karim, Bruchim Habaim Lechagigat Hasiyum Shel Sefer Bereshit Shel Kito Dalet Tashem Pehe.
Bruchim Habaim, welcome to our 4th grade Siyyum of Sefer Bereshit, our 3rd and 4th grade Judaic Studies curriculum.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth and people too. He started with 2, Adam and Eve.
They were pretty impressive creatures, far superior than anything else God had created. But they did have one flaw, the Yetzer Hara.
That's this little voice inside their heads that sometimes gave them bad advice and made it hard for them to do the right thing.
Just look at what happened to them in Gan Eden. God gave them one little rule: don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and bad. But the minute they saw that tree, it was like they couldn't help themselves. Our names are Lila and Noah. We wrote a parody to tell the story of Gan Eden. We work together every Tuesday for an hour with more hour need. Our parody is to the tune of I'm Still Standing by Elton John. We discussed and summarized the parasha Gan Eden, then put the story into sentences that rhyme and made it into a song that makes sense. We worked really hard on our parody.
The Gan Eden parasha is about how God made Adam and Eve, then gave them almost everything like a paradise. But God had one rule for the snake: Adam and Eve, don't eat from the tree Eitz Hadat. But they didn't listen, so God gave them consequences and kicked them out of Gan Eden, which I didn't like at all. Adam and Eve were upset with the consequences.
Boy was God disappointed. He created Adam and Eve because he wanted to have a special relationship with them. Obviously, they were just not the right people.
So God tried again destroying all the people and the world and restarting with Noach, but Noach wasn't the right person either.
Our names are Bailey, Eleanor, Jojo, and Sophia. We choreographed a dance for the past few months supervised by Miss Rosen. We made this dance by listening to music and brainstorming ideas that we thought would go good together.
We put them in order and changed what we needed to, and before we knew it, we were done. Our project represents Parashat Noach, where God sees the people he created were being mean to each other and told Noach to take 2 of each animal and build a boat.
Then God told Noah to bring all the animals on the boat and sail on the ocean while he floods the world to get rid of all the bad people. When the flood was over, God created a rainbow to represent a promise to never flood the world again.
בתוך מבול, ולא קוראים לי נוח, מרגיש בתוך בלבול, ואין לאן לברוח. הניסיונות שלי קטנים לניסיונות של אברהם, ואני לא משה שעמד שם מול הים. אני לא שלמה, אני מנסה לכתוב שירים שנותנים לי נחמה כשהאורות קבועים. העולם הזה מלא מיליון סוגים של אנשים, ואם נבחרתי להיות מי שאני, זה עם כל הטעויות, תהיות, אכזבות, הצלחות, עליות, ירידות, זה אני. יש רגעים אני רוצה לתלות על הלב שלט, יצאתי ואני תכף אשוב, ושוב הרגעים ההם מכים בי בלי ערב. שאלתי את עצמי אז למה זה חשוב, רציתי שיהיו ימים טובים ברצף. אמרו לי תעמוד בתור, הסתובבתי הלוך וחזור בכל האזור, ורק נשאר לי לזכור בחיים הכל כלול. אז יש מלא אנשים בעולם וכולם שונים, נקודה. אי אפשר לנעול נעליים של מישהו אחר, זה לא אותה מידה. כל אחד קיבל מזוודה עם כלי עבודה וסיפור משלו, והסיפור שלי זה עם כל הטעויות, תהיות, אכזבות, הצלחות, עליות, ירידות, זה אני. יש רגעים אני רוצה לתלות על הלב שלט, יצאתי ואני תכף אשוב, ושוב הרגעים ההם מכים בי בלי ערב. שאלתי את עצמי אז למה זה חשוב, רציתי שיהיו ימים טובים ברצף. אמרו לי תעמוד בתור, הסתובבתי הלוך וחזור בכל האזור, ורק נשאר לי לזכור בחיים הכל כלול, ההצלחות והבלבול. לפעמים הלב פתוח, לפעמים הלב נעול, שחור ולבן זה חלק ממסלול. ויש רגעים אני רוצה לתלות על הלב שלט, יצאתי ואני תכף אשוב, ושוב הרגעים ההם מכים בי בלי ערף. שאלתי את עצמי אז למה זה חשוב, רציתי שיהיו ימים טובים ברצף. אמרו לי תעמוד בתור, הסתובבתי הלוך וחזור בכל האזור, ורק נשאר לי לזכור בחיים הכל כלול.
השם חיפש מישהו שישמש דוגמה לאחרים ויהיה המנהיג. אברהם היה הראשון שהאמין באלוהים אחד ואלוהים בחר בו.
השם אמר לאברהם, לך לך מארצך וממולדתך, מבית אביך אל הארץ אשר אראך. אברהם לא חשב פעמיים ועשה מה שאלוהים אמר לו.
God needed to find someone else, and eventually he did, Abraham. When he had told Abraham that he had chosen him and that he wanted him to leave his home and journey to Canaan.
Well, what would Abraham say? Would he have been the one that God has been looking for?
Our names are Zachy, Jack, and Gabe. Our group made a parody to represent the Parshat Lecha. Every Tuesday, we would take an hour with it to work with Ms. Botnick and Maura Rooney. We worked on it with our groups. We taught our classmates the parody we wrote during specials.
We took the song, Sarah Song, and broke it into parts to make it into a parody. Within each one of those parts, we used our knowledge and understanding of the parasha to turn the original words of the song into a parody.
In this parasha, God tells Abraham to go to a land he doesn't know, but he would show him the way. After Abraham would have a breed and the number of stars he saw in the sky would be the same amount of generations the Jews there will be.
So Abraham journeyed up to Canaan. He settled there with his wife Sarah, and they had a son, Yitzchak.
כאשר יצחק גדל, אברהם שלח את אליעזר לחרן לחפש אישה ליצחק. אליעזר מצא את רבקה האחות של לבן.
Our names are Gavi, Shayna, Izzy, Lucy, and Devosh. We worked on the wedding dance with Gavert Heimberg and Miss Rosa.
We worked on it for the past few months during Hebrew Judaic studies and even gave some of our recess time.
We each created a movement to make our dance.
Our dance is about Abraham, who sent a servant to find a way for Yitzhak.
The servant, Pammy Khan, thought she was kind and beautiful. The servant then brought her back and Khan Yaakov got married.
חתן, כלה, עולה מנגינה, נרים את החתן גבוה, כולם כאן שרים ורוקדים, בשמחה שלמה. בתוך הסעודה, בכוס של ברכה, מתוך חופה חתן מופיע, כולם מוכנים כאן לשמוח, בתוך הרחבה. עוד יישמע ורוקדים בשמחה שלמה בתוך הסעודה בקול של ברכה מתוך חופה חתן מופיע כולם מוכנים כאן לשמוח בתוך הרחבה עוד יישמע בהרי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים לחיים תרימו ידיים ונשמע כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה עוד יישמע בהרי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים לחיים תרימו ידיים ונשמע כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה נשיר היום את המנגינה כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה נה 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 נה
Hello, our names are Ali, Noah, Haley, and Samara. We are proud to present our Siyyum project. We made a parody based off the song written by Natasha Bedingfield to represent the Parsha Esau and Yaakov.
Ollie and I wrote one part of the song, and Haley and Noah wrote the other part.
We made choruses and verses to create a lovely song.
In this parasha, we've got twins, Esau and Yaakov. Even though Esau was the firstborn, Yaakov stole the firstborn blessing. After that, he ran away and went into a deep, deep sleep.
Even though Esau and Yaakov were twins, it could have been more different.
And so Yaakov heads off to the home of his brother-in-law Lavan. On the way to Haran, Yaakov had a dream.
Our names are Ava, Cole, Trudy, and Noah. All four of us worked on a dance about Yaakov's dream with Miss Rosen for the Siyyum. We worked together step by step and voice by voice.
We worked very hard on our dance. We even took time off of our recess to work on it. And when we were done, we were very happy.
In Jacob's dream, there were angels climbing up and down a ladder. God promised Jacob that he would protect him and be on his side for his whole life. When Jacob woke up, he knew it was God talking to him.
The four of us had a spectacular time working on this dance, and we can't wait to perform it.
גחל בוער, סודות ורמזים. כל אחד הוא חומר טוב לסרט, תפקיד חדש בתוך סיפור עתיק יומי.
Eventually, he marries Laban's two daughters, Rachel and Leah, and becomes the father of one daughter and 12 sons. And oh, what sons they were!
Yaakov had a favorite son, Yosef. The brothers' jealousy leads them to sell Yosef into slavery. He winds up in Egypt and eventually lands in prison.
In prison, Yosef gets a reputation for being able to explain people's dreams, and so when Pharaoh has a disturbing dream, he summons Joseph to his throne.
Joseph was elevated to the second highest position in Egypt. It seems that God had been looking out for him.
Back in Canaan, there is a famine, and Joseph's brothers journey to Egypt in search of food.
They have not seen their brother Joseph in 20 years. Will they recognize Joseph? Will Joseph forgive them?